I never thought I would be the kind of person to write something like this, but here I am. About a year ago, my life changed in ways I couldn't have predicted, and I feel like writing it out might help me understand it better. At that time, I was living with my long-term girlfriend Sarah. We had been together for almost 6 years, and everyone around us assumed marriage was the next step. I thought so too. Things seemed fine on the surface, but looking back, I realize how many red flags I ignored. Sarah started working late more often, claiming deadlines and extra projects. She kept her phone close at all times, and the passcode changed without a word to me. I chalked it up to stress, thinking she needed space. One evening, I made dinner for us, her favorite pasta dish, and waited for her to come home. She didn't walk through the door until almost midnight. When she did, she smelled faintly of cologne that wasn't mine. I asked her about it, and she brushed it off, saying a coworker hugged her goodbye. Something in me didn't buy it, but I didn't press further. A few weeks later, her laptop was open on the couch while she was in the shower. Normally, I respected her privacy, but a message popped up from someone saved as Mike G. The preview alone was enough to crush me. Last night was amazing. Can't stop thinking about it. My stomach dropped. I knew then what was going on. I confronted her that night. She denied it at first, swearing they were just friends, but when I told her I saw the message, her face went pale. She eventually admitted they had been seeing each other for months. She claimed she still loved me, but said she felt like something was missing between us. I didn't yell, I didn't cry. I just felt numb. I told her to pack a bag and leave for the night. She tried to argue, saying she had nowhere to go, but I reminded her she could stay with Mike. That shut her up. She left, and I sat in our quiet apartment, staring at the dinner I had made, untouched on the table. The next few weeks were brutal. Friends and family found out, and everyone had an opinion. Some told me to forgive her and work it out. Others said I deserved better. I didn't know what I wanted. I missed her, even though she had betrayed me, and that made me feel pathetic. Eventually, I decided I couldn't stay in that apartment anymore. Everything reminded me of her. I found a smaller place across town and moved out. Starting fresh felt terrifying but necessary. I took only what was mine and left everything we had bought together. Sarah tried to contact me a few times, long texts, late-night calls, even showing up at my new place once. She cried and begged for another chance, swearing it was just a mistake. But I couldn't unsee that message. I couldn't trust her anymore. Each time, I told her the same thing. It was over. Months passed, and slowly, I started to feel like myself again. I focused on work, picked up hobbies I had neglected, and spent more time with friends. I even started therapy, which helped me sort through the mess in my head. I realized how much of myself I had lost in that relationship, constantly trying to keep her happy while ignoring my own needs. One day, I ran into an old college friend at the grocery store. We ended up grabbing coffee, catching up on life. It wasn't romantic, just easy and genuine. For the first time in a long time, I felt hopeful about the future. It made me realize there are people out there who will treat me with the respect I deserve. I still think about Sarah sometimes. Part of me wonders if she regrets what she did, or if she's happy with Mike. But I've stopped checking. I unfollowed her on everything and deleted her number. My healing didn't start until I cut off every reminder of her. The whole experience taught me something I wish I had learned earlier. Love isn't enough without trust. You can give someone your whole heart, but if they're not willing to honor it, you're only setting yourself up for heartbreak. Now, a year later, I feel stronger. I'm not in a rush to jump into another relationship, but I know I'll be okay when I do. I've learned to value my own peace more than forcing something to work with the wrong person. And maybe, just maybe, that's the silver lining of this whole mess.